Hello, Sunshines, and welcome to 2 Days Play Inside by Play Dead. I'm DeValiente, and I'm playing with my friend Vaughn, whose channel you can follow in the link in the description below. This dark narrative-driven platformer combines intense action with challenging puzzles, where a boy, hunted and alone, finds himself drawn into the center of a dark project. Warning, this video contains strong language and graphic imagery. Discretion is advised. Now, without further ado, let's get started.
I am excited for Inside.
I am too, because it's my turn to die a million times.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, I was playing
And I
another. So I was playing a demo on Thursday. Oh no, Thursday was the day that everything went to hell. On Tuesday, I was playing a
mm-hmm.
demo, and it's called To the Grave, and it has moments like it has scripted deaths throughout the game. Like you have to die in order to
Mm-hmm.
progress in certain ways, and I'm just like, I hate this, but also it's kind of hilarious because every time you show up to Lord Yama's office, he just gets madder and madder until he just gives up. And he's like, "You've been here 10 times. 10 times! What are
He's
you
like, good
doing?
God.
You've died 10 times, and yet I still can't take you because there's no recorded death in your book. Go back. Just get out of my face."
I'm done
Yeah.
with this.
Yeah, so I feel like Inside is a lot like that, or Limbo.
Mm.
Inside are a lot like that, where there's particular parts that are you're supposed to die because that's how you learn what you're supposed to do. So yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah,
I got I got surprisingly far without dying at first, just because of
yeah,
the kind of player I am.
yeah. Whereas I'm probably gonna forget and then be like, oh yeah, I
I shouldn't
remember
have
that.
run ahead.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how I start this. Do I press enter? Yes.
That's generally how it is.
Hey, look! I have a body.
A new child.
Okay, and it's still arrows. So up is
Yeah.
jump. Um, can't sprint. Doesn't look like it.
Mm.
Can go back. Okay. Yeah,
Can
and
you
there's
make grabby hands?
and I make grabby hands. Yeah, but yeah, also the dimensions in this are different. Like it's not just a 2D platform. There actually are like you are on a
3D.
line. Yeah. Think I don't. Am I supposed to? Yeah. Okay. There's no.
Yeah, no, they really upped the game in terms of like the graphics and aesthetic for this one.
Yeah. Almost got
But
run over by a car.
oopsie.
Yeah. I mean, you're still on a line, basically, but
Yeah,
the line can't move within the space.
yeah. So what do you know about this one?
Um. So you're a little kid, and there's these people in masks who are doing some nefarious shit,
Mm-hmm.
and you like kind of get into like it starts out where you're in the forest like this, but you're also like you do go into like a factory setting,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like human experimentation going on for some
Mm.
fucking reason. Okay.
So one thing I find interesting is that this is now two games in a row where well, you start out in a kind of foresty environment, although with the first game, it's like very clear that this is kind of a contained like park almost rather than a
Right.
forest because like when you escape when you break through it's like you're in the forest proper,
Right.
but then it gradually goes into like buildings again, and those buildings are industrial. There's a carry through in both their games in
Yeah.
terms of forest environments versus industrial environments, and it's
Mhm.
interesting.
And this one, like, it didn't start out, or like with Limbo, it didn't start out super ominous. This
Mm-hmm.
one, like with the that you're hiding from people immediately, was that's just like Stranger Things stuff.
Yeah.
I'm already stuck. I feel like
Can you move the fridge?
I can't get to an area where that's possible.
Are there is in the option menu, does it show you what your controls are? Settings?
Oh,
Okay, so you
give me this.
grab.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm watching that dog.
Mm, that dog is the most important thing to watch, yeah.
Yeah. If we know anything from last time.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So like from what I can remember, it gets really body horror really quick.
Oh, it really does.
Yeah.
Like Limbo is like amazing in that it was able to express body horror despite
Yeah.
being a silhouette,
Right.
but like this is next level,
Yeah.
especially near the end.
Yeah. Oh my god. I still don't understand the ending, but whatever. Oh look, I can be in the water and not die.
Well, I mean, it depends on how deep, right?
Right.
You're basically waiting here.
Oh, oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. That does not look like a normal dog.
I mean, that is par for the course with these
Yeah.
games.
I'm glad I can use a controller. This makes me happy.
Yeah, you are not about that keyboard life.
With certain games, I am, but when it's like games that have platform elements to it, I am very much not. Okay. I love how he's like watching the road.
Hmm.
Wow.
One thing I'm curious about is the fact that he's wearing a red shirt.
Yeah.
Because I think that's really the brightest color that shows up in this game, right?
Yeah.
Um, did you ever see that short anime film? I think it's called like Jin Wolf or something like that,
I've
where
heard of it. If I've seen
they're
it, it
like
was too long ago.
they're fighting they're basically like living in a militarized zone,
Mm-hmm.
and there are these girls that are basically Red Riding Hoods, and they wear the red hood and
Mm-hmm.
yada yada. Um, and they carry explosive. They're basically like kamikaze bombers kind of
Okay.
thing. So the color red plays a lot in that game, or sorry, in that show, movie.
Can I go in front of him? I guess so. Nope. Run, boy, run. If we got away from the dog, we can get away from them. Or not. This is also really grotesque in terms of, like... Okay, I tried jumping over that thing and it didn't let me.
Are you?
Do I need to go back? Is that what it's telling me? There we go. Yeah, okay.
No, you just needed to get good. I like that I said that as you got shot.
Yeah.
That was great timing.
Yep. Okay. So that guy sees me. Jump. Okay. So this guy's gonna see me. Yeah, this is also very intensely scary. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Hmm.
Man, big
Nothing
boy
like being
flesh.
mauled.
Yeah. Little boy flesh. Really? Okay. Alright, where is it?
And there we go.
Yep.
Into the water. This child knows how to swim.
And die.
Is that a dart? It looks like it's a dart in your
Yeah,
back.
it's a dart. So, okay, how do
So
I
I don't think they're
dive?
killing you then. I think
Well,
they're
that one
taking
guy
you
fucking
away.
drowned me.
That's true. Maybe they just want your body.
But yeah, I do like the ability to swim. I think that's a vast
Mm-hmm.
improvement. Alright, and then
Listen,
this is where we're getting kind of a idea of like something really bad is going on. Like dead megafauna and shit.
what do you this point only is when you first to get an idea when bad
Well,
things
no,
are
I
going
mean like
on?
it's not just they're not after you like so they're after you
Yeah,
for
I
some reason
I'm
and you don't
I'm
know. Just
I'm
being
teasing
facetious.
you.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, so it's like but there's some, like it's not just humans that they're after. It's like there's something going
Yeah.
on that's affecting everything, especially with like the
Mm-hmm.
dead megafauna and
Karen,
yeah.
your microphone is cutting in and out.
Oh shit. Okay, I hate that. How is it
Mm-hmm.
now?
It
If I
was
keep
it
talking, will
it
you still hear
n-
me?
no, it you keep dipping in and out.
All right, let me Okay, how about now? Is it better?
Yes.
Okay. I've got that um backwoods internet.
Mm.
I forgot how scary Inside is compared to Limbo. Like Limbo is just like a day in the park. Limbo is like legitimately terrible, terrifying.
I mean, it's more surreal than
Yeah.
anything.
Hey, look, more dead pigs, and all these little trippy chicks. The chicks don't seem. I like they don't seem dead, but at the same time, I have a feeling that maybe.
I mean, you say that.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Finally.
Hmm.
Um, my computer is very confused right now.
As to what's going on.
Oh, it first it wouldn't load the stream,
Okay.
and then I closed the full screen, I opened it again, and now just your icon is just constantly loading. But when I click to watch a stream, I can watch the stream now, but your icon is still there constantly loading.
It's just my two brain cells trying to form a thought.
There is actually two squares rotating around each other, so
Yeah.
accurate.
Alright. Now. Come on, chickies.
They're like, Papa? Is that a wood chipper?
It might be.
Are we gonna grind anyone?
Surely not.
You know what this reminds me of? Getting the Bremen mask in Majora's Mask, and all
Yeah.
the you have to get all the chicks to follow you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. How do I... Come on, little straggler. Okay.
Okay, so you can turn it on and off.
Yep. They're not dead, though!
What is the purpose of a machine that shoots chicks?
I don't know, man. But I completely forgot about that. I mean, it's been
Like I
10 years since I've watched this.
I genuinely want to know what the purpose of a machine like that would be.
Okay, am I gonna die if I jump? Let's find out.
Those look like pigs.
No. I did not die.
I think if you had
Uh,
missed, you would have died.
um, okay.
Hmm.
Things growing out of the pigs, that's fantastic. Oh, you know what? I should
Hmm.
probably get the alien pig part over here.
So you can climb up on it.
Yeah. Oh, look. I'm not going very far very quick.
Nope. Man, I wonder if people speedrun this game.
There has to be.
Probably.
There has to be. Gotta look that at. Let's watch that again. Look at that. Look how fluid that is.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Way to go, Play Dead. This is a vast improvement on Limbo, but Limbo is still, like, classic.
Yeah.
What is this thing? This little black
A dead
thing.
pig?
No, there's chickens. Oh no, those are their ears. Okay. For a second I thought, no, 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 fucking get away from me.
Nope.
Alright.
Alien pig kills you.
Just keep going, I guess. Don't stop for anything. But I didn't die. Okay, so that's not working.
Are you able to go from the foreground to the background?
No, I am not.
Okay. Are you able to drag the piggy?
Yes.
So I guess that wasn't their tail.
It was something. Come on, big. This poor thing. Okay.
This just okay, that just reminds me of playing Bread and Fred with you.
Yep. Okay. So. Okay. Somehow I need all 4 of them. To lift this. So. Okay. Hmm.
So I think you need to get them out of sync.
Somehow, yeah. Okay, so how would I do that? Maybe.
What happens if you let go of the mind control thing?
That's.
Oh, they can jump.
How did I do that? Oh. It's the ballet performance of the century. Okay. It's
And
a
he's the
good,
conductor.
yeah, good question, because I'm kind of stuck here. Just hanging.
Yeah, I can't imagine that's great for your neck.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Get to safety! Okay, there I go. I think, like, correct me if I'm wrong, Bond, but I think those guys had brain worms.
I didn't see brainworms coming out of them, but that doesn't mean that it. Because, like, okay, have you played Bioshock Infinite?
I haven't played it, but I have watched it.
And have you played or looked at the DLC for it?
The one where he goes to Rapture?
Yeah,
Yeah. And the one where you're from, Elizabeth's point of view? Or not Elizabeth.
perspective. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, um, it's kind of like, what if the what if there was cross-dimensional stuff
Mm-hmm.
and these guys saw that those parasites, those parasitic maggot things, did brain control,
Mm-hmm.
and now they're you like making a more evolved version of that with
Yeah.
their machine. So
Yeah.
kind of similar to how in the DLC it's implied, or is it the DLC or is it Infinite? In any case,
One of them.
it's shown that a dimensional tear had opened up, and that's how the sea slugs were discovered.
Mm.
because um basically like one group had it and the other one didn't, if I
Right.
remember correctly. I don't know. I'm talking out my ass right now.
It's not like it's my favorite game or anything.
It's actually not.
It's one of your favorites.
It is,
Well,
I think, in
Bioshock
my top.
is one of your favorite series. Ow.
No, no, it's
It's
not
not?
actually.
Oh.
No. Legend of Zelda is my favorite
I said
series.
one of your favorite series.
Um, BioShock, I've only played Infinite and the original, and I've watched the DLC.
Hmm.
Um, and I love the games in that 1 and 2 really explore.
Motherfucker.
Sorry, 1 and 3 really explore opposing ideologies that end up resulting in similar issues.
Right.
Um, and it reminds me of when I was in college and we were doing a analysis of like of scan owie.
I was supposed to fall down that hole. Okay.
Mhm.
I should have known. Really?
Is there a way it can get pushed off without you doing it?
I need to be like on top of it when it falls off.
Mm.
So
Um,
push it and then.
jump on it?
There we go. Did I die?
That's just too rough on it. Immediately run back.
This kid must have gotten like perfect marks in gym, you know? Except he runs bad. Terribly.
Terrible form.
Yeah, terrible for him.
Ooh, a
Did I touch
globe.
it? I'm gonna touch it.
Do it.
Left behind, safe falling and hard landing. Okay.
I think there's a secret ending if you get all of those.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna miss like
Because I
20 of
think,
them.
because there's like, I think there's 3 endings to Inside that you can get.
Oh, shit. Okay. One of them is not the ending that everybody knows.
Uh, I guess. There's 2 endings that you have that are very obvious options. And then there's one obscure one that you need to
Hmm.
find all of those orbs for.
Okay.
And they run into each other.
Dance monkeys.
Hug, hug it out. Hug it out, guys.
Oh, okay. So they have to be on the buttons. Button. Where is the button? Okay. Dance, monkey, dance. Okay, so there's a button. But he'll get here, and as soon as this one gets here. Can I grab you? No.
It just looked like you were jumping while holding each other.
like that scene from Harrison Bergeron before they get shot in the midair.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's an old short story that we had to read in high school. Um,
Mm.
and and the basic premise was that everyone was quote unquote equal, and um, like if you were too smart, you had a chip put in your brain that made you dumb, and you could only, if you were too athletic, you had to have weights put on your body so that you were as good as the least athletic person.
So basically showing what absolute equality would look like
Yeah,
as opposed to equity.
as opposed to equity. Yeah, and at the end of it, Harrison Bergeron shows up and he's like the smartest man in the world, and he takes the weights off of one of the ballerinas, and they start dancing, and they're so freed by the limits that were taken off of them that they basically start flying and shit. It's really weird. But then they get shot, and and they die.
Okay.
And the whole time, his dad is watching him on the screen, and he's like, "Huh? I wonder why I'm crying, not being able to remember that he just watched his son get brutally murdered on screen." So
Mm. What is with like, so that's like The Giver, but also combined with an element of Jonathan Livingstone Seagull.
mm.
Did you ever read that?
Jonathan Livingstone, I don't think I've ever heard of, but
It is it is a weird short story. It's a weird novella. Where a seagull is basically trying to push past the boundaries of being a seagull.
okay.
So, this seagull wants to be able to fly and dive like a hawk to achieve impossible speeds, and all the other seagulls are like, no, um, like you're living beyond your capability as a seagull. You should be a seagull. You should accept that. And he keeps going, and he essentially like figures out like how to become like absolutely an insane flyer, that kind of thing. And
Oh.
it becomes even weirder because like he becomes like almost a guru where like other seagulls who are different seek him out, and he's all like worthy of like knowledgeable, and he's teaching his ways and philosophy of life. And like I fucking ends with like him like he's like, I have achieved, he's like, basically, he's like achieved the next level of enlightenment. And he ends up like glowing all white and just vanishing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, it's a weird story. Like, and that's like me half remembering it. But I
Yeah.
remember being like, what is going on with this? Like, this is clearly not about a seagull. Like, it's clear that this is not.
Hey, I found it. Thank you for joining us for 2 Days Play Inside by Play Dead. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, a follow, and ring that notification bell so you know when a new episode drops. Also, don't forget to check out the link to our completely free Discord server to chat about games and whatever else is on your mind. I promise we don't bite that hard. Let's keep the comments chill, so no hate or spoilers, as we're not above removing those comments and the people who make them. That's all for now, folks, and we'll see you next time.